Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. In the last part, we beat up a baby, and now we're moving on to the second area of the mansion.
We beat up a baby. Way to start the part.
Thank you.
What a way to introduce a game.
Now Child's Protective Services is gonna be on us. Are you happy with that? Are you trying to get me canceled?
I will say that after, like, I'm trying to remember the age when just Mansion 3DS was new, and everyone was going on about how, like, they're gonna ruin designs and all that. I was just surprised that the game more or less looks exactly the same as the GameCube. Like, as far as I know, they didn't change anything.
They removed the vines on the door, though.
That key effect when the door was when the door reacted to you getting a key, was that a Mario 64 reference?
I don't
like
know.
when you get the star to and you access another part of Bowser's castle, Peach's castle.
Maybe. Making a bit of a detour down to the basement because there's a speed sphere we can get down here.
I always thought that the shot of Luigi putting in the key was like a notch of Resident Evil or something.
No, not when he put in the key, but just how the door reacted when it was glowing.
Oh, yeah.
The sapphire stone is worth $500 million. One thing we neglected to mention is how every time you get one of those kind of gemstones, the Luigi jumping sprite from like All Stars Mario Bros. 1 shows up on the Game Boy Horror.
Okay, I didn't know tiny star. It's like, hey, wait, what?
You can use the Game Boy Horror. You can use to check like your money, ghost bios, take pictures of some of the stuff in the mansion, which we'll be doing a few times because there's some interesting descriptions at points.
Take pictures. Just on photo mode.
Like, one of my favorite lines still is if you take like a picture of a painting, Luigi will say something along the lines of, "It's definitely a picture, but I wouldn't call it art."
Yeah. I forgot that Luigi says all that when you use that.
That's another type of gold mice you can get. Hitting an invisible trigger in some areas will sometimes spawn a golden mice. It's like a 20% chance.
That's what I don't like about platformers, when it becomes a pixel hunt.
This isn't a platformer, though.
But nobody's reminding me of that.
Luckily, you can easily, like, just leave the room and try it again.
As long as it's dark, I guess. Which, fair enough. I just thought in the case of Golden Mice, it was one and done with these speeding spirits.
No, you get infinite tries for them. We got the grabby ghost now.
I just like how in every Luigi's Mansion game, EGAD's device is just a retro Nintendo console.
Yeah.
What was the DS one called?
The dual screen, I believe.
In Dark Moon?
Yeah.
I don't know what that device is called.
It was called the dual screen.
And free Virtual Boo.
It's just Virtual Boo.
Everyone was hoping it would be a Wii U game.
Yeah, just prop the gamepad to your face.
Yeah, we now have to deal with the. Oh, sorry.
I'm sure there's some Wii U games that do that. Just put the gamepad to your face, expose yourself to all the light.
Yeah, it's called Star Fox Zero.
Oh.
Now
I'm exaggerating.
Now in the second area, we now have to deal with the annoying ghosts that spawn in the hallways and startle you.
Those ghosts are only good when they drop hearts. Otherwise, I just ignore them.
Now we got the Shy Guy ghosts.
And of course, their weakness is you remove the masks.
So Shy Guys can die.
And they can be unmasked. Wasn't there like a sports game or something where like...
Yeah, it was power tennis.
Where Luigi sees one unmasked and is horrified.
He's not horrified, he's just like, huh.
Oh, I thought you got 2 there. It's always satisfying when you get more than 1.
They also get angry when you get rid of their dancing partner.
Oh yeah, they start swinging.
You gotta avoid getting smacked in the noggin. We need to catch them all so we can actually get to the actual thing that's in this room that's actually important, actually.
Oh, no. Okay, that time I knew that it was just taking too long, so he just disappeared. But I swear, sometimes the flashlight works when it wants to in this game.
Now I get to the portrait ghost in this room, the floating whirlwinds. Which, to catch them, you gotta face away from them and be standing on the spinning platform, otherwise they're just dust.
And
Their bio says that they were once the local Welsh champions, but they're not allowed to compete since their feet don't touch the floor.
Man, a 3D map, like, for some reason there's still, like, black magic in my eyes. Like I had no idea that it could be a thing.
Ghost, do you mind? I'm trying to collect the money.
Like, I think I remember my brother playing Metroid Prime, and I remember being astounded that a map could be this good.
No, originally you weren't going to be able to turn off the flashlight.
That would be a bit annoying.
Apparently the suggestion came from Miyamoto because he wanted players to be able to do more with the buttons.
That's pretty fine. I gotta do admire that for this game, your approach, like, the abilities you have are pretty simple. It's more of a puzzle trying to figure out how to grab the ghost.
Yeah. The red grabber ghosts are like the white ones, except when they grab you, they deal damage. There was also someone put money in the bucket. Ooh, and look, a secret button.
Is that a wanted poster for Mario?
I believe if you examine the little sign on the button, it says "Do not press."
Oh, okay.
What in the world is this?
I mean, yeah, you absolutely should not do this.
Mario!
But unfortunately, a button. Press it. Who would? So were they actually napping here, or did someone catch them?
It doesn't really make much sense in hindsight, because this raises the question of how they were able to get Mario. They were seemingly trapped in
I
here.
think the implication is Mario trapped them with him.
How?
I don't know.
Maybe he's holding Mario's portrait in his crowd.
And apparently it was the ghosts that are the boos that were responsible for getting rid of, for freeing Egad's portrait ghosts earlier in the story. But he's pretty cool with it. Water under the bridge. But now we gotta go back.
We gotta go back for some reason.
Oh, don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man.
He's just gonna fade away.
And this is where we introduced the idea that boos grow in numbers when there's a bunch of them together, and they likely overwhelmed Mario.
That explains Mario World. The circle of boos.
So now we gotta capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power.
Would you be okay with a new Luigi's Mansion game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I still kind of want one that's more close to this game, the one location rather than the segmented field that the other two games have.
I know Free tries to find a compromise.
Yeah, I love the game, but I don't think it quite works.
I
now
mean,
we get the
I mean, like, the different locales thing feels like any other Mario game, which I can appreciate.
Yeah. But now EGAD's given us the boo radar, which when it glows yellow, that means there's a boo in the room.
It is weird that out of
Usually.
the ghosts you find, it's only the boos you can get it when it's light.
Yep. And it's bamboo.
At the very least, you don't gotta deal with any light shenanigans. You just suck and you're good to go.
Yep. All the boos have funny little names too. Apparently they don't like light much, so that's why they're hiding all the furniture when the lights are on.
Do you have to get all the boos or no?
You have to get 40 to finish the game.
Yeah.
I
At least 40, otherwise you can't access the final boss.
yeah. I mean the final boss is King Boo. I would hope that these are involved in some way.
Yes. You need 20 boos to get to the area free boss. Yeah, if you don't catch enough, then the boo's power is just too strong for them to let you through.
So this is a manifestation of Boo power.
But yeah, the rest of the part's pretty much going to be us getting the boos in the previous area, like this one called Game Boo Advance.
Somebody posed a question to me. It was just like, if you were a Boo, what would you call yourself? Because all of these Boos have wildly different names, and they all incorporate the word Boo.
I got one for you. Boo Sow.
Boofa.
You'd be Bougie.
Yeah.
And Taboo. Really, in the early game, the boos are pretty easy to catch, but it'll become a nightmare later on.
Yeah, because for some reason they do the boss thing of where they got less health, for some reason they're fast.
Like,
Yeah.
is there a strategy to collecting boos, or do they just function the same as everything?
They seem to function the same as everything else.
I've seen in according to speedruns, there is like tech to basically get them like not moving, but I have no idea how to do it.
Oh, I've seen that.
No, because like I remember I was searching for boos in Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm like, well, why is this so complicated?
I mean,
Yeah.
all you gotta do is like... Oh, wait, no, yeah. They are like any other boss in that game, huh?
Yeah, in the later games, the boos basically just become they're here because it's obligatory.
They're here because tradition.
Yeah, I always did feel like they
Pretty
were kind
much.
of underwhelming compared to the other designs of ghosts.
And now that we've caught at least 5 boos, a room in the Area 2 area is now unlocked. If we try to go back there before, the door wouldn't open and someone yelled that it's occupied.
Occupied? Is it the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you have to catch at least 5 boos before you can enter that room, and it's important.
Oh! Okay, good.
Ever think about how I've mentioned this in several commentaries, but you ever think about how a boo design is based off one of the developer's wives?
What?
Yeah, well, I forgot the full story, but I believe that because he was working long hours, she got mad, and he made an enemy based off her. It's like, oh, she's very shy around people, but when he's with her, she becomes annoyed or something like that.
Well.
Yeah, it was Takashi Tsuga's wife. Apparently she was normally like very shy and quiet, but then one day got very angry when he came home late from work.
Nope. Went away. Gotta find another.
Yeah, if you take too long to find a boo, it'll switch what furniture it's hiding in. Ooh la la.
They all have different names in each game, right?
Yeah. There are some that reuse.
Yeah. There's only so many words you can make up.
Boodacious.
I don't want to hear that from you again.
Why?
That doesn't sound right at all.
There was one that was supposed to reappear in the second game, but they mistranslated it. because
Oh no, you defeated the gamer.
one of the boos in this game is called Boolossus, and you fight him in the second game, but for some reason in the English version they translated his name as just Big Boo.
Oh. Is he at all similar like the fight in this?
No, because I believe in the second game you hit him up against a train.
Okay, that's not Boolossus sounding then. That'd be like calling, what's his name? The one in New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Boolossus?
I don't think it's the same one.
No, it's not. That one's genuinely terrifying.
Are you kidding me? That's such a goofy smile.
It's terrifying, not scary. I said, I'm so scared. It's just disturbing in the context of everything we've had. It's like, why?
It's disturbing that he acts like a crusher, like scroll off screen and you die.
Toad's upset because he dropped something important in the toilet, but we told him it's okay.
No, I love the response. Goodbye. I'll never forget. I'll never forgive you for dropping this key.
Love what the toilet says. Boy, those boos sure made a realistic fake mansion. We'll continue more of Area 2 in the next part.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Its name is Boo Hamuff. Sorry, comment sections. Don't get mad at me. Sorry.